Hello, so today we are going to be talking about relationship with parents and families. This is going to come in two series. This first series is going to be how parent and children relationship change during adolescence. During adolescence stage of your children, relationship tend to change. Tend to change because teenagers need parents and family support as much as they did when they were young. But I see that a lot of time when your children are grown and they are teenagers, we tend to look at them like they don't need our support. They don't need our, and they are big enough to care for themselves. They are big enough to take their decisions and to do whatsoever they want to do. No, a teenage child or teenage children need your support as a parent. They need your support. They still need your advice, because without this they will go out there and listen to their peers, and that will make them to make wrong decisions in life. So as a parent, you still have to support your teenage children at all time. You have to support them at all time. When your child was young, your role was just to nurture, guide, but now you look at it that they are grown, then it seems like you can no longer give them that nurturing role, that kind of guide. You feel when you tell somebody to, for example, now you tell your daughter to go and sleep, and your daughter say, "Mom, I don't want to sleep. I want to watch this movie." And maybe this could be like at night. You now feel that they are not listening. They are not taking as in that guidance you used to give them that before, when you say it is time to sleep by 7 p.m. and everybody, you take them to bed, you tell them stories, and the next thing they slept off. So you feel it should still be the same way. So that is why you will notice teenage children relationship with parents oftentimes is so difficult, because you feel they are grown and they no longer take instructions like they ought to from you. So that always bring this kind of strain in a teenage relationship with their parents. But don't forget, you're a source of care to them. You're a source of care to them, emotional support, security and safety. All this, they need it, no matter how big they feel, no matter how they feel. You look at them and they take their decision. No, they still need this support. They still need this security and safety tips. You still need to care for them. You need to know where they are. You need to know where they are at any point in time. When they are leaving the house, you should not, just hear that they are out. No, you need to know where they are going to, how long they are going to spend there, and then you should be able to give instructions. This is how long you're going to spend there. If they say 5 hours, you give them 3 hours maximum to come back. So you still need to give them this guide. You need to, nurture them however they feel they are big. Do not let them all alone to themselves, because they will go wrong. They will do a lot of stupid things. When you have a teenage child, I remember when I was a teenager, there's often this idea that it's like this, my mom doesn't even understand what life is talking about. In fact, our generation is different from your generation. There's always that foolishness, that kind of stupidity thoughts in us, not knowing that these parents know better than you do. So because as a parent you know better than they do, no matter how you feel their behavior is, no matter how you look at them, no matter how you feel they are not listening, no matter how rebellious they are, you need to still care and support them. You need to sit them down and give them instructions. Do not leave them to themselves, because they will make wrong decisions. No matter what you feel that they are grown and you look at them to be grown, my dear, they still need your love. You need to show them that love. You need to show them that support that they need. You need to continue to guide, continue to direct, continue to care for them. They need it. So, adolescence could be a difficult time for your child. And that is why they need your support. That is why no matter how, you feel they are grown, they need your support. Adolescence is a period where children are, think they've arrived, think they should be left alone, think they have the capacity to make their own decisions. But no matter what, this is not the time to let them be. because this is a time to coach. This is the time to correct. This is the time to correct. No matter what, do not let them be alone. Because since they are going through these rapid physical changes as well as emotional ups and downs, young people, a lot of time, they aren't always sure where they fit in. They don't even know where they fit in. They don't even know the best thing for them because of these emotional changes and physical changes in them. So, as parents, please do not just let your children all to themselves, your adolescent children all to themselves, because this is the very stage in life where they can make bad decisions that might haunt them tomorrow. Do not just let your girl child to do whatever she wants to do because she's an adult, or she's a teenage child, or she's a teenager. Do not just let her mingle with whoever she wants to mingle, because a lot can go wrong with her. So this is the time to continue to coach. This is the time to instruct. This is the time to direct. This is the time to correct attitude, correct decisions, correct everything you need to correct. Do not just let them to themselves, because they don't really know where they fit in at this time. They can hear from one peer friend. They can take advice from, so this is the time to draw them close to you. This is the time, as a woman, you have a teenage girl, this is the time you bring her so close to you. Make her your friend, that she will be able to learn a lot from you. Do not look at her that she's a big girl. Do not look at her that she's grown, she does things that she like. Do not look the fact that maybe she's rebellious. Do not look at it that way. Do not. Because this particular stage in life is a stage that they need more of your support than ever. Mentally, physically, emotionally, they need your support than ever. Because once you let them alone, they are going to make terrible mistakes. They will make terrible mistakes because of peers' influence. That is why I'm saying this. When you let them to make their decisions, to do whatever they like, peers' influence can cause some stress. So this is the time you don't need to let them be alone. This is the time that you draw them more closer to yourself. This is the time that you put your eye on everything they are doing, so you can correct and guide. During this time, the family becomes a secure place emotionally to them. See, outside, people will tell them what they don't know. Their peers will make them to feel this is the right thing to be done. They can be hurt outside. When they come back home, they need strong support at home. It is at home that they can get the best love and the best acceptance. If they are going through a lot outside, when they come home, they should have a warm place to stay. They should have a place that they can speak out their minds, a place that they can be able to air out, they can be able to, ask questions and get answers. So your family can build and support your child's confidence. This period, this stage of their life, you need to build and support their confidence in life, their resilience, their optimism. You need to do that, and also their identity. It is at this stage that, as a family, you need to build on these things, for your children, because this adolescence age is not an age that you just overlook. It is not a time to overlook. This is a time to affirm. This is a time of acceptance. This is a time of building confidence in them, a time of building this optimism. Show them that yes, they are good. Show them that they can do it. This is the very time to show them. This stage of life, you need to do all that for them. You see, the only way you can give your child consistency is when the family has rules, boundaries. You understand? When you can set these rules, boundaries of behavior in your child's life as a teenage child, when you can set this as a family for them, you will help them to have the sense of consistency in life. They will have the sense of predictability, safety, and belonging. They will have the sense of consistency. So, as a parent, do not neglect your teenage children, because this is a time that if you do, you will regret it later. Your life experiences, knowledge can be so useful to your child. They just might not always want to know it as teenagers. They might not always want to know it, but I tell you, your life experiences, your knowledge in life, idea is really, really, really useful to your children, your teenage children. See, be supportive, bring them close to yourself, because when you're able to know your child and then groom them the best way, you will prevent them from taking risky behavior like alcoholism, drugs, prostitution. For the girls, they might go into prostitution without you knowing. The guys can decide to change all sorts of girls without you knowing. The guys can follow gangs of their peers who will introduce them into alcohol, into drugs. So that is why this is the time you need to watch out for them. This is the time you need to continue to support them emotionally, physically, and otherwise. This is the time that you need to teach them experience that you have gathered over the years. This is the time that you need to impart wisdom, and knowledge on them, and be so supportive and draw them closer to yourself so you can watch, their behaviors. This is the only time you can know when they have started mingling with bad boys. You will know when one thing is wrong, when something goes wrong in their behavior. You will know when they become rebellious. You will know when they start taking decisions that are risky to their lives. You will know. But when you just let them all to themselves, a girl child comes in and walk into her room, and then nobody cares. Why are you coming back by this time? Nobody cares. Even if you ask and she snubs you or ignore you, you let her be. No. This is the time to correct all those habits. This is the time to direct. Because as teenagers, the only way you can correct and make your children to become the best or better children in the society, it is at this stage where they are so vulnerable. This is the stage that anybody can, mislead them. This is the stage that their peer group can mislead them. Mingling with children from other families that don't have good, backgrounds, good upbringing, no, you will see your children changing and misbehaving. So you need to be so close to them this time. This is the time that you people can share ideas, in the dining. When there is time for food, this is the time that everybody should contribute, everybody should talk. Nobody should keep quiet. Everybody should have one or two things to say. And then you people discuss as a family, solve issues, correct impressions, so that they will not bring things from outside and implement it, and without you knowing, and tomorrow it becomes a problem in their lives. They need more of your support. Bring your adolescent children closer to yourself. Watch them and correct every small bad habit you see. Correct it now. Do not let it be. That is the only way we can change our society. That is the only way we will raise good children that will be useful to the society and to our families. God bless you. If you find this video helpful, give me a like, comment below, share this video to your communities, as a lot of people will love to see and watch this video, because it will really impact on parents on how to support their adolescent children. Thank you for watching.